See what you just did there? You forgot to put your thing in gear. That's what it was doing, a 7739, because the back roads have packed ice from driving on them, so you couldn't get any traction.
Right.
That's harder on the transmission too when you get stuck, eh?
It really is, yeah.
What route did you drive 7739, now that I speak of it?
Whoa, did I say how long ago that was when I had it?
No.
I can't remember the route. But basically out here I've only been doing, let's see, about, 3.5 years ago I was doing the Route 52, big bus, and then I came over to the 12. So I've been doing this one for approximately 3 years now.
I wonder why they're not using the 79s on this route much anymore.
Yeah, right.
When you got this for a change on Route 12, how did you feel? You're like, oh, where's the 79s? They're not using them.
Yeah, right.
They're not on 11 either.
No.
I love when you go up this hill, you can really hear the motor working uphill.
Yeah, that's right.
I got like over almost 2 hours of footage of us today.
Oh, okay.
Since my phone is still so new, they don't have battery packs yet.
Oh, okay.
What's for supper tonight?
Actually, I don't know.
Oh, did you eat that 12-inch foot-long sub?
I did, yes.
The whole thing?
On Sunday, yesterday, late afternoon, yeah.
I can eat one of them easy.
Well, yeah, as long as you don't get what I did, because I doubled the meat in it, and then I doubled the tomato too. She could barely fold it over into the rabbit. It was huge. You don't want to double the meat.
You're making me darn hungry.
Well, that's a bit too much doubling the meat. If you get a 12 inches big.
Oh, you talk about double the meat and you don't even ask for double meat. When I was down in Chicago, you know I went to Chicago, a couple years ago.
Oh, wow.
I went to see the Blackhawks live, in their own arena. I got to see my team live, greatest thing ever.
Did your dad go with you?
Yes, in their stadium.
Wow.
And we saw Pittsburgh at PG Paints Arena, and we saw my team at the United Center.
So did the Blackhawks win when you went?
Yeah, my favorite player, Patrick Kane, got a hat trick that night.
Wow. That's awesome.
But anyway, back to what we're talking about. In Chicago, I got a foot-long Italian beef sandwich, and you know how big the meat industry is there, right?
Yeah.
The meat factories there are huge. It's a city of meat. That's why it's so tender and good.
Yeah, right.
Even when you go to a fast food restaurant, it's the same thing.
That must have been a nice sub then.
Oh my God, I ate the whole thing, but over half of it was meat.
Whoa.
I ate the whole thing for lunch.
Now we're talking. That's the way I like a sandwich.
Oh, and like we got it from this place called Luke's Restaurant.
Oh, okay.
And they make Alfredo from scratch, and they make hamburgers from fresh patties.
Wow. That must have been quite the trip.
Oh my god. I made myself a pig on that trip.
Yeah.
When you're literally in Chicago, it's so good you can't stop eating.
Right.
But sometimes they give you too much. You have to save it for the next day.
Oh, okay.
Right? In the States, the portions are huge.
Yeah.
If I didn't eat all day, I could probably hack it though.
Yeah, that's it.
Like if I didn't eat for 24 hours or something crazy.
Yeah.
This is your last run into Somerset as well, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It was nice to take the 11 with you the other night.
Yeah. You gonna do that tonight?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
extra time to talk with you, it's fun.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
And you can actually sit down and we can actually see each other,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Yeah.
Sometimes when I'm on your bus, I just hang my whatchamacallit because there's no one on barely, right?
Right. Your face mask?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's annoying having to, but hopefully we won't have to be wearing it too much.
Oh, and I have a beard too, so it gets extra hot.
You have a what?
Beard.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here we are. You have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
So what's your favorite thing about this bus? I wanted to ask you.
Well, actually everything. Once I evaluate a bus, it starts with sitting high enough, and I needed 3 pool cushions again today. I had the pump, and he always brings 2 out, the driver before me, but I needed to get one from a shuttle bus driver. So once I got 3 and I'm sitting high enough, that really helps. My visibility is better. So I evaluate all the buses, and this one, I can't find a lot wrong with it, actually almost nothing. The dash stands are fine, they're sitting perfectly.
Except the mirror, right?
Just the mirror, yeah, that's right. The steering is great, it's really nice.
The turbo, I'll say it again and again, but the turbo is insane on this bus.
Yeah, that's right. Pick up a spare for a bus, it's spare, it's good.
Do you think the 79s will have a big turbo noise like this when they're older? I imagine.
Yeah, good question. I'm not sure. As they wear out, you should wonder.
79s, you'll get a good 5-6 years more out of them.
That's right.
No disrespect to the 79s, I love them. But you know what I mean? When I'm hearing of these, about them retiring, right?
Yeah.
It gives me something more to appreciate. It gives me a drive to get almost all of these before they're gone.
Right, yeah, that's it.
Have you ever driven 7710? That's a nice bus.
Yes, I have. That one I do know. No, not very much.
The takeoff on that thing is pretty.
Yeah, it was good. A lot of these buses you're mentioning, I will drive it, but then you won't see it for a long time. And that's what happened with...
I wish they would bring the 04s out, eh?
Oh, yeah.
The 78 04s.
Yeah.
I never got one of them yet on my channel.
Oh, okay.
The latest 78 I have on my channel is 50.
Oh, okay.
They're all out of spring though, but I imagine once these start going out, the 04s will come out
Yeah, that's
and
right.
serve these routes. Like I want something like 78, 71.
Take care.
78, 71, that would be nice.
Yeah. But it's funny you mentioned 78 or 7710, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of buses, it's hard to remember the bus number, but when it ends in a 0, those ones, yeah, I remember quite well.
Like 01, 02.
Well, when they end in a 0, 7710, I remember that one. Literally when it ends in a 0, 70, I think I've driven 7840.
Nice bus.
I vaguely remember it was okay. I don't remember anything being wrong with it. You're right about this bus. The only thing I can find, you're right, it's just the mirror.
Oh, that 41 2003 new Flyer was something else.
Oh, okay.
My God, you said that was one of the nicest 78s you've driven in a long time. 41.
Yeah.
The transmission in that thing was as smooth as butter.
Oh, wow.
I remember how you telling me how much you enjoyed 7841.
Yes, that's right. I did, yeah. It wasn't that long ago I had it.
So did you not get at least a half a load at 4:30 today? Did you?
No, I didn't. For some reason, it was very quiet. I only had about just over half a dozen people.
Wow.
Maybe 8 or 9, yeah.
Why though? I don't understand it.
And at 5:30, the same thing. No, I don't either. I don't understand that. I was getting good loads.
How about before this all started? You said you were getting fully loaded at 6:30 after rush hour.
Yeah, I was. I wouldn't be to the windshield, but at 6:30 I was getting a seated load with maybe 5 standing. But at 5:30, yeah. Maybe.
At 6:30 at night? But I mean, that's all uni, right? Uni.
Yeah, that's right.
University students.
Yeah, a lot of people coming from work. Everybody was working back then.
Yeah. And then the university students. How were you at 5:30? Same thing?
Oh yeah. No, 5:30 I was loaded. Woo! Yeah, right to the windshield.
Really?
Yeah.
4:30 it must have been even worse.
Well, it was about the same. A full load with school kids.
Oh my God! Well, you got your workload then.
Oh yeah, I sure did. You're right.
You felt like you were working for 8 hours.
But what happened was with this virus, not only did people have to work from home, but a lot of people got laid off too.
Yeah.
So it just everything. The bottom just dropped out of everything.
You must have had a couple of these before this hit, right? Couple of these 77s?
What's that again?
Did you get a couple of these 77s in like January, earlier in the year?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Periodically, yeah.
You said you didn't like 32 very much.
That's right.
I'm gonna get on that one day.
Yeah, I can't remember why now, but yeah.
It was slow on takeoff, you said?
Yeah, okay.
Nice turbo noise it has, though.
Yeah.
No matter if some ones are better on takeoff than others, all these buses have pristine engines in them.
That's right. Thank you. You're welcome.
The rust on these things aren't bad.
Yeah. No, not bad at all.
So you said 719 is gonna go soon, eh?
I think so.
I think in the next year or two, you can at least get one more year out of it.
Well, they try to if they can.
Once it breaks down, though, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Or if they haven't rebuilt the motor 3 times yet, then they rebuild it, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's exactly right. on things when they're, like, say they're rebuilding the motor, they'll put it on a hoist, and they'll check the undercarriage of the bus, they check the brakes, they'll do all kinds of stuff to see what kind of condition it is in when it gets older.
Man, a lot of these 7700s, nothing can go wrong with them. They're at an absolutely great condition.
Yeah, that's right.
For how old they are.
Yeah.
I couldn't say that about
Thank you. You're very welcome.
I couldn't say that about 75s.
Right.
After the first day of service, they should have took them to the junkyard.
Oh yeah. They just never were that good.
How was it the first day of service? They must have been half decent.
I didn't really see them. That's interesting you mentioned that. I can't remember where I was, but I was off work. So I was in my blue jeans and cowboy boots. And I was walking somewhere, and Kathy, I might have been in a number 10 bus stop, but I remember Kathy on the number 10. She pulled up, and it was a 7500, it was new. And she said, hey, look at this. And then she said, you want to try it? And I said, sure. Even though I was in my blue jeans, I wasn't supposed to. But I took it for a spin. We went back to Anderson. She was going on a service anyhow. So I took it back to Anderson. And that was the first one I ever drove. It wasn't too bad then. It wasn't too bad.
What number was it? 75?
No, can't remember.
It must have been one of the early ones, though, that's for sure.
It was one of the first ones, yeah.
Because for a couple years, from 93 to 95, you were still getting them in.
Yeah, that's right. And I remember I was living on Bonaventure Drive, so that would have been that's why I was able to go back to Anderson. I could walk from Anderson over to Bonaventure Drive. So it was the early 90s, very early 90s. 91 or 92. And that was a brand new one.
And they were 93, so you just got that one in.
Yeah, but after that, I didn't drive them hardly at all, almost zero.
But when you did, you're like, oh, I had my first good experience.
You know, that might have been when, on the weekend back then, that she had that bus. It might have been a Saturday evening or something, because Anderson wasn't open on the weekends. So that bus would have had to come out of VP. And that's maybe why she had it. So I drove it. But that's why I didn't see them. That's probably what it was. Yeah.
Was it nice, that experience, when she let you drive that one?
Yeah, it was fun checking the bus out. That was kind of interesting, a new bus.
They had a screeching Detroit diesel in them.
Oh, yeah.
Just like Jimmy's.
Yeah?
You know what other bus you couldn't beat down with a hammer? Them MCIs.
That's right. Oh, those were nice. Wow.
Would they be around now if they were all low floor as well? Same thing with the Jimmys?
Wow, you're really asking something there, because that's a long time. That was early 90s when we got those in. Oh my goodness, wow.
But you know what? If they were to put them back into service, even with the low floor ramp, they would have to check the condition of the bus.
Yeah. That's right. That's a long time for any bus.
Wouldn't you think they would do outside work if they wanted to keep them going?
Yeah, that's right. They'd have to. But 30 years, you're really pushing it for a bus. Seriously.
Oh, the last couple, like remember GMC Jimmy 902?
Yeah.
Lasted for 36 years, retired in 2013, 2014, something like that.
Which one was that?
GMC Jimmy 902.
Oh, wow. I drove that so many times. Wow.
It didn't retire till 2014.
Wow. And that was
36 years old it retired.
oh, those 900 series, that's all I drove forever. Yeah, 902, yeah, wow.
Yep. Lasted 36 years.
Wow.
They would too because they were so tough.
Well, they were, yeah, no, gee, yeah.
After 36 years though, you realize how dirty the motor gets though from working so much.
Yeah, that's right.
They would still be around today if they had low floor models.
Yeah, that's right. Well, those MCIs were nice. At least in the steps, they had a heater. You could throw the heater on. And so you didn't have to do
They were Detroit diesels as well, right?
they were. Motor Coach Incorporated. They were made by Greyhound
Motor Coach Industries.
Industries, yeah.
Where are they currently, Motor Coach?
What's that?
Where's Motor Coach Industries?
They're probably gone now. Greyhound folded. I don't know.
So they wouldn't make parts for the MCIs.
Not anymore. I don't know where that Motor Coach Industries was. Was it? I can't remember if that was California or where they came.
Would New Flyer were in Winnipeg? Say if Winnipeg had some MCIs, right?
Right.
Would New Flyer Industries be able to make parts for the MCIs?
New Flyer? No.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
They're a whole different company though.
Yes, they are. Nope, that wouldn't work.
But I mean, if Winnipeg had any that were in great condition, like say if they had MCIs, they would run them till they can't.
Yeah, that's right.
I imagine Winnipeg had some MCIs, right?
Yeah, that's right.
They're known for New Flyers though. Holy cow. Every bus you get on there is a Flyer.
That's right.
One bus I don't think I would buy if I had my dream bus garage. I would maybe buy a couple of Novas, maybe one.
Yeah.
It's just they don't have the power, right?
Right.
What if I need to pick up speed and get over suddenly, right?
Right.
With these you can really beat the lights and stuff.
Yeah.
So do you have to go up any steps when you go to the washroom there?
Where?
At the Shaughnessy there.
No steps at all. No, nothing up, nothing down. Same at Bradleywood.
So it's all wheelchair accessible, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's good. So you were shocked, 430, you normally get a good load, but that's not the case anymore.
Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do. Just pull in. I'm usually either a minute or two late, and just hold up and slowly pull out. But no other train came in, so yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Isn't that funny? I was waiting for 15 one day and I saw 7986 pulling and it was you.
Oh yeah, right. No, this one's been okay. Nothing to write home about, but it's okay. It's a good bus. And I I even turned on that fan right there by the window. It actually works. Boy, about 97% of those fans do not work. And I'm always thinking, well, if it doesn't work, why do they have the fan there? It's of no use.
Yeah, thanks for everything, eh? You've been a great friend of mine.
Yeah, no, you're very welcome. It's nice to have the company.
After you're done in the washroom, do you think I could spare it?
Oh, absolutely.
Just for, I'll be quick. I won't be very long, but I'm thinking by the time we get back around there, I'm gonna have to go. I can feel it.
Yeah, no, that would be no problem.
I just figured some employee, I know you wouldn't be care, but I just thought I would ask.
Yeah, that's right. No, that's no problem at all.
I just don't want to make you guys late, so when you're done, I'll hustle right in there.
Yeah.
When you're a minute or two late, it's never a bad thing, though.
No, well, we got about 10 minutes before the 11 comes in.
Yeah.
And I don't need to use the washroom, so I'll let you in and then just walk over to the 11 stop.
Can you open the washroom door for me? Means you have a couple minutes?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. No problem.
It's just, I'm not going to be home till 9 something, and I don't know if I can hang on.
Right.
This cold weather affects that, too. I haven't drank any water all day, so
Right.
it's probably the cold.
Yeah, this weather's holding out right through, I checked November 28th, I think yesterday. So we're looking good right through to the end of November with good roads. As it stands now, anyhow, as long as nothing changes.
I should have asked you this when you had your 4-minute breaks at Shaughnessy, but I don't know when you have a layover, right? That's the thing.
Yeah. There we are.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, about 1 minute. Well, it's been another good day.
Yeah.
We'll see what I get tomorrow. I'm always so thankful just to get a decent bus. Luckily, they have 2 washrooms in Shaughnessy. I think I'll use the washroom too very quickly. But there's no hurry. We've got about close to 10 minutes.
Yeah. I just hate making bus drivers late, then I get heck for it, right?
Yeah.
It's just sometimes that bothers me. That's all you're thinking about, right?
Right. Yeah, I've only had 1 break today myself. At 6 o'clock, 6 hours.
Yeah, and you're driving that whole time, but it's rush hour, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta get up and go right away.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, they don't give us much time.
After rush hour, it's fine.
Well, it's a little easier, but even now, you saw how little I sat at Bridlewood Station.
Yeah.
I left Fish Creek, and I sat there 1 minute. Boy, they don't give
When
us...
you picked me up, how come you didn't sit for the 9 minutes? Were you late?
Yes.
Well, oh man, but with that 87, you got to have your whole 9-minute break when you had 77, 87.
Yeah, right. Yeah, when I picked you up, no, I was, had to go pretty quick.
Have you ever driven the last 76 New Flyer? 7699?
Yes, absolutely. I do remember that one too. Again, not very much, but I do remember it.
It must have been a good bus.
Oh yeah, it was okay. Actually, everything was good on that one.
Man, the Detroit diesel on takeoff on them 76s, you could really feel that Detroit diesel working.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the 99. I remember that one.
You haven't driven the Excelsiors though, eh?
No.
None, eh? After all these years.
Not that I'm aware of. If I did, they were so far.
Where are the 8000 series from, I wonder? What garage?
Yeah, good question.
Are they VP? Because they come on 15 during rush hours
Right.
a lot of the time.
Yeah, they're VP, that's right.
So how come they don't put them on 12?
I don't know.
Maybe it's how the routes are set up and however they line up right out of the garage.
That's right.
It's kind of like that bus that lines up first and leaves first gets the first pick at the route.
Yeah, that's right.
I will be shocked in how many liters of diesel the 77s have had.
Yeah.
Probably 500,000 gallons. It would have to, or more.
Yeah, or more.
I know 902 had over 800,000, the Jimmy.
Isn't that something?
800,500 liters or something.
Oh.
They say it had quite a few brake relines and brake replacements, but that bus was on the road for 36 years. No wonder. You gotta rebuild it at some point.
That's right.
I can tell this motor's been at work for a while. Really nice though. There's nothing wrong.
No, that's right.
Oh yeah, we got what? 14 minutes until he leaves.
Let's see, yeah. Well, it's just going into hole 5. So you're right, 13 minutes, but by the time I actually get parked, it'll be closer to 10 minutes. By the time I get parked and I open up the ramp for you.
Yeah, I'll be back out in a couple of minutes to meet ya.
Yeah, no problem at all.
I hope you don't mind if I hop on the 11 home with you. I like spending extra time.
Yeah, no, not
Then I'm gonna catch my train home, so.
Yeah, at Fish Creek?
Yeah, that would be about right.
Yeah.
There's an 1800 series. Those are the diesel Chevys.
Oh, okay.
Some of them.
Yeah.
I got that one on McLeod Trail.
What is that? Is that the 15?
Yeah.
Well, I could run over and catch her if she's still there. You get home a little early. Maybe I will. Oh, you needed to use the washroom, didn't you? Forgot about that.
Would you mind waiting for me? I'll be out in a few minutes.
No, I think the 15 is gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's done, right?
Yeah. I'll be back out in a couple minutes. Oh, you gotta open the door for me. Yeah, that's right.